Have you ever wondered what the red flags are in a job interview? It's crucial to spot these warning signs as they can indicate potential issues down the line. Ignoring them might lead to an unfavorable work environment which nobody wants. Today we're going to delve into 5 key red flags that you should be wary of during a job interview. These include vague job descriptions, high employee turnover, disrespectful interviewers, delayed or poor communication, and unrealistic expectations or promises. Stay tuned as we uncover these warning signs one by one. First on our list is the vague job description. It's the siren that should make you take a step back and reconsider. You see, a job description is your roadmap. It outlines your responsibilities, guides your performance, and sets the stage for your growth within the organization. But what happens when this roadmap is unclear? Well, it often leads to confusion, unrealistic expectations, and a lack of direction. Imagine this: you're hired as a creative associate, but your daily tasks range from graphic design to running errands. It's like being lost in a maze with no exit in sight. Not only does this hamper your professional growth, but it also leaves you feeling overwhelmed and underprepared. So what does a vague job description look like? It might use broad terms or jargon, lack specific duties, or fail to mention who you'll report to. Avoid these pitfalls and seek clarity before accepting any position. So remember, clarity is key when it comes to job descriptions. Second, beware of high employee turnover. It's a flashing red light that should not be ignored. High employee turnover could mean there's trouble brewing beneath the surface. It could be a sign of a bad work environment or poor management. It might indicate that the company struggles to keep its employees satisfied, whether it's due to lack of growth opportunities, low compensation, or an unhealthy culture. So how do you find this out during an interview? Don't shy away from asking about turnover directly. Employers expect potential hires to ask smart questions, and this is certainly one of them. Ask about the average tenure of employees, or how many people have held the position you're interviewing for in the past 2 years. Remember, you're not just there to answer their questions, you're also there to evaluate if this is a place where you can see yourself thriving long-term. Always keep an eye on the company's employee retention rate. Third, pay attention to how the interviewer treats you. The significance of respect in the workplace cannot be overstated, and it all begins with the job interview. An interviewer's demeanor can provide valuable insights into the company's culture. Let's take a moment to consider some disrespectful behaviors you should be wary of. If an interviewer is consistently late, dismisses your questions, or interrupts you frequently, these are clear signs of disrespect. Similarly, derogatory comments or inappropriate jokes are not only unprofessional, but they also indicate a lack of respect. Don't ignore the subtle signs too. Pay attention to how the interviewer talks about their colleagues or other candidates. Disparaging remarks or a dismissive attitude towards others can be a red flag. Remember, you deserve a respectful and professional environment. So, if the interviewer's behavior leaves you feeling uncomfortable, it's okay to see it as a red flag. Remember, an interviewer's attitude often reflects the company culture. Fourth, be wary of delayed or poor communication. Communication is the lifeblood of any successful professional relationship. It's what keeps everything flowing smoothly from the application process, through the interview, and beyond into the everyday workings of the job. When communication is delayed or poor, it can lead to confusion, missed opportunities, and a lack of trust. So what does poor communication look like? It could be a slow response to your initial application, or no response at all. It could be an interviewer who doesn't clearly explain the next steps in the process, or one who cancels and reschedules repeatedly without a valid reason. Don't ignore these signs. They could indicate a lack of organization, respect for your time, or both. And remember, if they're not communicating effectively now, it's unlikely they will once you're in the job. Communication is key in any professional relationship. Lastly, watch out for unrealistic expectations or promises. Imagine being told you'll be running the company in 6 months, or promised a promotion that seems too quick. These could be signs that your potential employer is setting the bar too high, or simply baiting you with empty promises. This can lead to job dissatisfaction and burnout, as you struggle to meet impossible targets, or wait for promises that never materialize. Always remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So, to recap, the 5 red flags to watch out for during a job interview are: first, a vague job description. If the employer can't or won't provide a clear outline of your role, it's a sign they may not have a solid plan for your position. Second, high employee turnover. This often indicates a problematic work environment that could lead to job dissatisfaction. Third, a disrespectful interviewer. Unprofessional behavior during the interview can be a sign of a toxic workplace culture. Fourth, delayed or poor communication. If the employer is not responsive or clear in their communication, it might reflect how they handle internal communications as well. And finally, the fifth red flag is unrealistic expectations or promises. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Be wary of employers who make grandiose promises without the evidence to back them up. Being aware of these red flags can help you make an informed decision about your potential employer. Good luck with your job search.